I'm in Jerusalem right now, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the old city of Jerusalem through the Muslim Quarter. So I just came from Mount of Olives, and I'm about to enter through Damascus Gate, which is this right here, and you're going to hear a lot of sounds. You wouldn't be able to smell the smells, which are wonderful, but I hope you'll enjoy it. So, let's dig in. You see women with different styles of headdress as well as men with traditional dresses. It's quite nice. Street vendors are selling anything from clothes to jewelry to anything you need for daily life. You can see phones, batteries, trinkets, everything. And this is how they carry stuff in the old city because the streets are so small. Oops, almost fell in here. You can see shells, shirts. The Muslim Quarter is actually inhabited. There's about 30 to 40,000 people that live here. It's quite a bit. In comparison, the Christian, Jewish, and Armenian quarters have about 3,000, 4,000 people respectively. So you can tell that here the people are 10 times more. That's really reflective in how busy it is. You can see some soldiers here to guard the peace. Headgear, this can be quite useful in the Middle East. Either that or a hat, otherwise you'll regret it. As you can see, this is the worst place to have suitcases. It's miserable, it's absolutely miserable to go through the city with suitcases. Ironically, I have a backpack, but this is the only place I decided to bring a suitcase thanks to Sarah Bear, so it's not so good idea. Here's your toothpicks, little knickknacks. Here's the old city we're about to go through. My favorite part, which is where they're selling fruit, and sometimes you can hear them yell to attract attention, yelling the price and what they're selling. Poor lady. This must be hard to be in a wheelchair in the old city. You see they're sort of competing who's going to get the business. These are some of the smallest streets you see all over Jerusalem. These are like tunnel-wise weaving streets. Competing You can see you can barely hear your voice sometimes. They're so loud, but it's so cool. So people shopping in these cherries look delicious, but of course, very, very expensive. You see here street vendors selling falafel or shawarma, popular food, and this is the bread that they love here in the Middle East. Lots of olives and pickled goods you can see here, as well as shops where you can find sweets, clothes, and just about anything. So let's continue. There's clothes where a lot of women buy their clothes. Some of them are pretty provocative, so it's kind of interesting to see such a conservative culture with such provocative clothing. See a regular store. A lot of jewelry shops too, so you can see a lot of pickled goods, and these purple ones are delicious. Just use different pickle mixture. You can see, you probably saw here, they make juices from scratch, either carrot or orange, whichever suits your fancy. And here's the sweets. The sweets are my favorite. Palestine is known for its sweets. It's not here the typical, which is called knafe, but you can see a lot of baklavas, which is always really exciting. And these are like the candy from my childhood. You can buy here in packets. It's so exciting. You can see right there too. Look at these, delicious, yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's carry on. You can see here people are stocking the stores. Let me just walk out of the way. You can see a lot of barber shops. Everyday life in Jerusalem, really. You can see it's quite crowded, though this is a really slow part of the day. Yesterday when we were passing through, we couldn't even pass with our bags. It was kind of bad. As you can see, I have some bags. I'm really holding on to them because little kids especially can rob you. It's not even funny. But let's continue. There's another jewelry shop. There's quite a few of them here. And the funniest thing, lingerie, look at that. Kind of funny. You can see these animals here. And the interesting thing is their vital organs are still attached. Like you see, this is a testicle. Yeah guys, that's how yours look too. In this butcher shop you couldn't see some of the other internal organs, but in some of the other ones we've been, you can see the heart, the lungs, the liver still in the animal. Quite interesting. Of course the Middle East is not going to be the Middle East without a ton of shoe shops. You can see a deep supermarket. It's quite a residential area, this part of town, unlike the Christian Quarter, which is full of shops trying to sell you trinkets and things like that. A lot of crosses, overpriced. Not sure if Jesus would approve. So this is another candy store. What they're taking is knafes, a very famous dessert, especially in Palestine and Nablus. For example, I have some friends from. I love it. It's so delicious. Here's more baklavas. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'll show you the knafe. You see the nuts? It smells so good too. Alright, I guess I'll get some. But I'm on a mission. I'm going to the Jewish Quarter to get some falafel. The store we got it from was a little bit pricey, but it is the best falafel that I've had in the Middle East. And definitely second best. The best being in Amsterdam, out of all places. So yeah, I can't wait to have some of that for the way to Jordan. I might have a long day crossing the border. As you can see, this is completely open air, and at night all these streets are closed. Pretty much all these stores are numbered, so everybody knows their station. You can buy Middle Eastern gifts. Excuse me. As you can see, this is the Muslim Quarter, so a lot of these things. But hookah, whatever your heart desires, it's here. Oh, here's where you can see some of the organs. Down here you can see tongue, liver, brain. I like to try the brain, to be honest. I'm interested. I'm heading towards more or less the Christian Quarter to go into the Jewish Quarter. So that was a quick walk through Jerusalem's old town. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully there will be more videos. But until then, take care.